Hi friends, welcome to the royal, dignified and cultured listeners of TORI to Tollywood Talkies, and this is DMK, dynamic DMK with young and energetic burning blood after 61, and I have in my studio మీకు ఒక విషయం చెప్పాలండి. ఇక్కడ చాలామంది యాక్టర్లు ఉంటారండి. అదే అందులో రంగస్థలం మీద కొందరు ఉంటారు, కొంతమంది సినీ ఫీల్డ్కి వస్తారు, కొంతమంది టీవీలో ఉంటారు. బట్ కొన్ని వేల లక్షల మంది నటులు వస్తుంటారు, వెళ్తుంటారు. బట్ వాళ్ళకి ఎవరికి అందరికీ ఒక ముద్ర సంపాదించుకొని తనదంటూ ఒక ఇంప్రెషన్, అది చేసే స్థాయి, అర్హత చాలా చాలా తక్కువ మందికి ఉంటుందండి. ఎందుకంటే 300 చిత్రాలు ఆల్ ఓవర్ ఇండియా అనమాట, అనేక భాషల్లో, తెలుగు, తమిళ, కన్నడ, మలయాళం, హిందీ, ఇన్ని భాషల్లో, భోజ్పురి అటువంటి సినిమాలు కూడా యాక్ట్ చేశారు. ఆయన 300 సినిమాలు యాక్ట్ చేశారు. తెలుగులో అయితే మోర్ దాన్ 80 మూవీస్. మీరు చాలా సినిమాలు చూసే ఉంటారు. మీకు బాగా చెప్పాలంటే పోకిరిలో ఆయన ఎస్ఐగా ఎటువంటి నటన చూపించారు, ఎటువంటి వెళ్ళని చూపించారు, మీకు అర్థమవుతుంది. ఇంకా చాలా సినిమాలు అండి. మళ్ళా మన మన ఎవరిది ఎన్టీ రామారావు గారు ద్విపాత్రం చేసిన అదుర్స్లో ఇట్లా ఒకటి కాదు, రెండు కాదు, ఆయన ఎన్ని సినిమాలు యాక్ట్ చేస్తారో మీ అందరికీ తెలుసు. ఆయన ఎవరో కాదండి, హీఈస్ నన్ అదర్ దాన్ ఆశీష్ జోషి అనేది వన్ ఆఫ్ ద బెస్ట్ యాక్టర్స్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా అండ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద బెస్ట్ యాక్టర్స్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియా. రిపీట్, అది ఇట్స్ నాట్ ఏ జోక్. ఎందుకంటే ఎవరెవరో అందరూ వస్తారు, నటిస్తారు, చేస్తారు, వెళ్తుంటారు. కానీ తనదంటూ ఒక ముద్ర, తనదంటూ ఒక డిక్షన్, తనదంటూ ఒక బాడీ లాంగ్వేజ్, ఒక సపరేట్గా పెక్యులర్గా, అది లేకపోతే ఆయన ఎన్ని సినిమాలు యాక్ట్ చేసి ఉండేవాళ్లే కాదు. 300 సినిమాల్లో అన్ని భాషల్లో యాక్ట్ చేయడం అంటే రెస్పెక్ట్ ఆఫ్ లాంగ్వేజ్ అనమాట. తమిళ్లో రజనీకాంత్ తోటి, బాబాలో చూసారా ఇప్పుడు రామస్వామి అని చెప్పేసి ఒక క్యారెక్టర్, వాట్ a క్యారెక్టర్ అండి. అది ఆ స్పాంటైనిటీ, దాని మీద ఇది బై బర్త్ భగవంతుడు ఇచ్చిన వరం అది ఆయనకి. అది ఆయన కూడా డెవలప్ చేసుకున్నారు. అండ్ బిల్టే హీఈస్ ద బెస్ట్ యాక్టర్. ఐ రిపీట్. ఎందుకంటే అటువంటి ఆశీష్ జోషి గారు మా స్టూడియోలో ఉన్నారు. మీరు కనుక వారితో మాట్లాడాలనుకుంటే యూఎస్ లేదా వేరే దేశం నుంచి అయితే 7038796611, యూకే నుంచి అయితే 0203287867 ఆస్ట్రేలియా నుంచి అయితే 0280068674, ఇండియా నుంచి అయితే 0406624513 ఫోన్ చేయొచ్చు. స్కైప్లో అయితే TORI.live1కి కనెక్ట్ కావచ్చు. మరి ఆలస్యం చేయకుండా టక్కడగా ఫోన్ చేసి మాట్లాడి మీ అభిప్రాయాలను తెలియజేయండి. ఏమైనా తెలుసుకోవాలంటే తెలుసుకోవచ్చు. సార్ ఆశీష్,
First of all, it's my pleasure to be here, and first of all, a correction. My name is Ashish Vidyarthi, not Ashish Joshi.
Sorry.
The wonderful thing about that, Ashish, when you can try and stump, think that you can stump DMK, that's always a matter of pleasure. But anyway, it's my pleasure being here, DMK.
Thank you so much, sir.
We are shooting. Yes, we are shooting together, and you invited me, and pleasure to be here.
I'm honored, sir. It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
मरे सर, आप कहाँ पे जन्म लिए?
भाई मेरी पैदाइश हुई दिल्ली में. So one of the first things is that please don't trust Wikipedia. Wikipedia says all sorts of things. Depends on which month of the year it is. Sometimes it is Hyderabad, sometimes it's Kerala, sometimes it's I don't know. I mean, as long as they don't say Himachal or Kashmir, because I don't really look like a Kashmiri, do I? or a Himachali or a Punjabi. But I was born in Delhi, and my father is a Malayali, and my mother is a Bengali, but from Rajasthan. And where am I from? Tell me now.
You're an Indian.
Yes, absolutely.
National integration.
Absolutely.
Sir, excuse me, we have a caller, sir. Mm-hmm. Hello, hi, welcome to Tollywood Talkies.
హలో DMK గారు, నమస్కారం, దండాలు.
నమస్కారం సార్,
ఎలా ఉన్నారు?
బాగున్నానండి. మీ పేరు ఎక్కడి నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నారండి?
నేను రజనీకాంత్ అండి, టోరీ రజనీకాంత్.
ఓకే. మీరు ఎక్కడి నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు రజనీ?
నేను ఇక్కడ మినియాపోలిస్ లో నుంచి.
మినియాపోలిస్.
హలో ఆశీష్ గారు,
my sister is there in Minneapolis.
What is that, Ashish?
I said my sister lives in Minneapolis.
Oh, it's a beautiful place.
It is.
I mean, like, it's the winter. Yeah, it's really,
And what are you touching now? Minus 30, minus 40, minus 50. What are you touching there?
Right now it is -3, around -2.
So that must be a
single digit now.
Looks like a nice summer morning for you, huh?
Yeah. So right now it is okay, but it just started. It started with 7 to 8 inches of snow.
Yeah, I believe entire US is having all the 50 states are having a very early onset of winter.
Right. Yeah. So, first of all, Ashish, welcome once again to our TORI studio. And in acting gurinchi, there is no need to tell. You are a versatile actor and energetic, and also you have whatever the role given to you, you'll be performing fantastic and fabulous, sir. So, you mainly focus on your roles and things and acting and Telugu meeku. మరింత వరకు
ఆయన అర్థం చేసుకోగలరండి. He can understand Telugu.
I can understand, yes.
ఓకే. మరి అంటే సినిమాలో మీరు తెలుగు అండర్స్టాండ్ చేసుకొని మాట్లాడడం కానీ దానికి యాక్టింగ్ చేయడం మీరు అసలు సూపర్ అన్నమాట. ఇంకా అంటే ఒక ఇమేజ్ ఒక ఇండస్ట్రీలో కానీ ఇమేజ్ రావాలంటే ఇట్స్ రియల్లీ హార్డ్ అండ్ సో మచ్ ఆఫ్ కాంపిటీషన్ అండ్ యువర్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్డ్ అండ్ రియల్లీ hats off to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
It's being a good one of the diamond in our Telugu industry, I feel.
Appreciate it. In fact, just to share with you one thing, years back when I started my journey as an actor, I used to just relate to roles as roles. And then something interesting happened in my life, and I discovered that this is an opportunity for me when I play a role. It's an opportunity for me to connect with different whole new set of people each time, try and imbibe what a new set of people, how they live their life. So for me, roles go beyond just that work that I'm doing, like my job. And I find it interesting that, when I move from one, I work across now 12 languages. I've worked in 12 languages. So what happens for me is that as I move from one part of India to the other, a whole new set of values surround me, a whole new set of tastes surround me. And as I joke with people that I'm comfortably rootless everywhere. So thank you so much. And I'll never forget the kind of love and affection with which the Telugu audience have accepted me. And I always feel that one must fill one's life with blessings and saying thank you. So my thank yous don't end, and let this be the beginning of thank you for loving me and thank you for accepting me as part of you.
Yeah, definitely, for the Telugu audience, they need a good people, and if they see entertain, definitely they'll 100% they accept people. And so how do you start your journey, sir? Just a quick question.
He's doing
towards the industry.
Okay, so I kind of started off as in the world of theatre in Delhi. I was studying when I was in school. I was interested in theatre. Then I joined the National School of Drama Children's Wing when I was, I think, in the 8th standard. And the theatre continued. And then when I went on to study history at the Delhi University, my love for theatre continued, and I kind of started doing plays with stalwarts of Delhi theatre, and that was the beginning of my training. And then I went on to post my graduation, went on to train myself at the National School of Drama. I specialized in acting. Thereafter, kind of worked probably in this entire period I would have done about at least 60 to 70 plays. And more than 200 shows of those plays. So people who come from theatre background, it's a very interesting thing. I'll just share this with you, DMK. You might find this interesting.
Please.
Theatre in Delhi, people, actors worked for free. Nobody got paid. So, in fact, not only we didn't get paid, we, in fact, organized money to do theatre. So, the first time somebody paid me for acting, I said that somebody's paid me by mistake. I said, how can they pay me for something which I love doing? So that somehow that experience still carries. And I share with a whole lot of my producers. I joke with them and I tell them, you know what? I'm acting for free. You're just paying me for staying away from home.
Okay.
So
that's great.
So that is something, in Hindi we have a term कि उसको ना थिएटर ने काट लिया है. Acting ka कीड़े ने काट लिया उसको. So I must admit, I have been bitten by the bug many years, and the bug continues to be in me.
Yeah, Rajani garu, meer gana permission say.
Thank you.
I got one more
Thank
call.
you. You're welcome.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for calling, Rajni garu.
Thanks for calling, Rajni. And have a safe winter.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Okay, Andy. Bye-bye, Andy. Take care. Hello, hi, Andy. Hello. Hello, welcome to Tollywood Talkies. What's your good name?
Namaste, DMK sir. I'm Santosh, Israel nunchi.
From Israel. Mr. Santosh. Wow. So, Ashish Vidyarthi garu unnaru మన స్టూడియోలో.
Hi, sir.
Hi, how are you?
నేను చాలా బాగున్నా sir. Fine.
Wonderful.
Today I am little happy, sir, because I am talking to legend person.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wonderful.
Sir, ఒకటి నేను ఇంగ్లీష్ కొంచెం తక్కువ వీక్.
Okay, no problem. మాట్లాడండి.
అయితే సార్ మీ శ్రీరామ్ మూవీ ఉదయ్ కిరణ్ మూవీ. Yeah, your first movie, sir.
That's right.
I think.
See, I'll tell you, it was not technically my first movie. Technically, my first film was a film called AK-47, which was it was a 3-language setup. In fact, 2-language setup. There was a Kannada and a Telugu version made. So Sai Kumar Garu was the hero in the Telugu version, and Shivraj Kumar was the hero in the Kannada version. So that was, but Sriram is very dear to me because with that film I
this one Teja movie, sir. Teja direction. This one.
Teja direction lo?
No. Sriram wasn't directed by Teja. I think it was by.
Okay, sir. No problem. అయితే తేజ ఈ శ్రీరామ్ మూవీలో మీరు ఈ ఫేస్ మీద కుట్టించుకొని పోలీస్ యాక్టింగ్ చేస్తారు కదా సార్?
Yes.
యా, నేను అనుకున్నా సార్ ఒక మంచి ఒక గట్స్ ఉన్న పర్సన్ దొరికిండని. నిజంగా చెప్తున్నా.
Thank you. See, another thing I'll share with you that Sriram was a remake of my first Tamil film. The name of that film was Dil. It was directed by Mr. Dharani.
Okay.
And that was my first film, my first Tamil film, and then it got remade in Telugu. And that's how I kind of, had the privilege of actually entering the Telugu industry. So it was a very, very, very experience, very close to me.
యా, మీరు సిచ్యువేషన్ తగ్గట్టు మారిపోతున్నారు సార్. ఫస్ట్ యాక్షన్, తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు మంచి కమెడియన్ విత్ యాక్షన్ సార్. అంటే సూపర్. కాలంకి తగ్గట్టు మీరు మారుతూ ఉన్నారు. మీరు మీ ప్రతి సినిమా చూసిన సార్ యాక్చువల్గా.
సంతోష్ 5 callers are there behind you. There is a big queue.
Okay sir, ఉంటా. Thank you sir.
Thank you Santosh. You stay safe and have a wonderful life in Israel. Lots of love, my friend.
Thank you Santosh. Thanks for calling. Hello. There's a big queue.
హలో అండి.
నమస్తే అండి. మీ పేరు ఎక్కడి నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు మేడం?
నేను స్వాతి అండి. బాగున్నారా? శాన్ ఫ్రాన్సిస్కో నుంచి. ఓకే, స్వాతి గారు మన స్టూడియోలో ఆశీష్ విద్యార్థి గారు ఉన్నారు, వారితో మాట్లాడండి.
Namaskar, Swati.
Hello, Ashish. How are you doing?
How are you? Wonderful.
San Francisco.
Frisco. Wonderful.
Yeah.
So I have to ask you, what temperature are you doing? Please tell me in Celsius.
48 degrees and it's nice and warm. It's not that cold.
That's in Fahrenheit. Yeah. What's it in Celsius?
Fahrenheit lo cheptunnaru, Celsius lo.
I don't know. Sorry.
Okay. And I am terrible in math. So even if I try, I can't compute that. But I so you say it's warm? Do you say it's warm?
Yeah, it's not that cold. We don't have snow.
That cold, huh? That cold.
We don't get snow. It's not that cold.
We in India, our teeth start chattering at around 19 Celsius. So we don't even wait to reach the freezing point. But anyway, great. Wonderful to have you on the show.
Yeah, that's how it is here. If you come here, I think you'll shiver. But for us, it's okay now. I just wanted to say that whenever I see you in the movies, I get scared because the kind of roles you play, they are so natural. But at the same time, the role that you played in Gudumba, Shankar, that was so good.
Yes.
I think you can do so many roles.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you so
I
much.
had no idea that you don't speak Telugu because the way you put your expressions and your acting. Actually, I'm surprised that you don't speak Telugu.
You know what? I'll let you into a secret, okay? if you promise not to tell anyone.
Please, yes, I won't.
Even the 50,000 people who are listening in right now, they should be told about it.
I promise.
80 lakh. Oh my God. DMK is 80 lakh. Okay. So this is a secret just for you. So when I travel with my wife anywhere in the country, and in any state that I go to, people speak to me in the language of that state because they have seen me and they have heard me speak their language. And I am generally nodding, and I am kind of because it's an interesting thing that mostly, except in an interview kind of a show, mostly people ask questions and also answer it themselves. Okay, so they will ask typically, so how are you? I'm sure you are great. So, you don't have any other. So you just have to say great. You just have to keep nodding. So my wife keeps joking with me. She tells me, I'm going to tell them that you don't understand what they are saying. And I tell her they will never believe you because they have seen me actually speak on large screens.
Their own language.
But it is seriously for me on a very different note. I'll share this with you. As an actor, it has been a huge challenge for me to kind of, actually make myself believable in spite of not having that language with me. And that has been one of the biggest challenges for me. And it has also made me much more alert to kind of, keep observing much more, keep observing the gestures, keep observing the minutest ways that people speak in different cultures. And since I work across languages, I really find it, even I'll tell you, even the way people smile and even joke, that is different in each culture. Say a Malayali kind of a way of joking, or a Tamil, or a Telugu, or a Kannada, or a Bangla, entirely different. The rhythm itself is different, and it's really heartening for me as an actor when I can create my characters to be believable. So there I am.
That's your strength and your talent. So
thank you,
I guess we are all lucky. We are all lucky to have you as
I'm blessed.
one of the Telugu actors.
Thank you, thank you so much.
Swati garu, మీ వెనక ఉన్నారండి కాలర్స్.
Okay, Nandi. Thank you so much, Nandi. Thanks for the time.
You have a great day.
Thanks for calling, Andy. Have a nice day, ma'am. Bye bye.
Thanks, you too. Bye bye.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, hi Andy. Hello. హలో నమస్తే అండి, మీ పేరు ఎక్కడి నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు?
నమస్తే సార్, నా పేరు విష్ణు సార్, కువైట్ నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నాను సార్.
కువైట్ నుంచి. విష్ణు గారు మన స్టూడియోలో ఆశీష్ విద్యార్థి గారు ఉన్నారు, గ్రేట్ ఆర్టిస్ట్, ఆయనతో మాట్లాడండి.
హలో సార్, హౌ ఆర్ యు సార్?
నమస్కార్, హౌ ఆర్ యు?
ఫైన్ सर, दिस इज विष्णु फ्रॉम कुवैत सर.
हे, हाउ आर वी डूइंग?
सर आपका एक्टिंग बहुत सुपर है सर, ये बहुत अच्छा एक्टिंग करते हैं आप. आपको मैं पहले भी मिला हुआ है.
अच्छा,
हैदराबाद में राबोजी फिल्म सिटी में मिला हुआ था.
अच्छा, ओके वंडरफुल.
ये अभी का नहीं, तकरीबन 15 साल का पहले का बात है.
15 साल.
तो शाहरुख खान का फिल्म था, उसमें था आप आया था.
हाँ, मैं आपको एक मजेदार बात बताता हूँ कि समटाइम्स लोग आके हमको ऐसे बोलते हैं कि सर पता है आपको ना, मैं बचपन में ना जब मैं 3rd क्लास में था तब से आपको देखता हूँ सर, बहुत अच्छा लगता है सर. मैं जब मैं 4th क्लास में था तब से आपको देखता हूँ. तो मैं उनको बोलता हूँ भाई प्लीज, तो मुझे अगर कुछ कहना चाहते हो बूढ़ा तो मत कहो यार, कह दो कुछ दिनों से देख रहा हूँ आपको.
जी अच्छा, आप ये जो पोकिरी में जो किया ना सर, एक्टिंग सुपर्ब सर.
जी
ए पद्दू.
मैं आपसे एक चीज शेयर करता हूँ.
जी.
जो एक्टर होता है ना, वो एक्टर सिर्फ उतना अच्छा एक्टर होता है
ना. आपका तो एक्टिंग है ना बहुत अच्छा लगता है.
हाँ, पर वो
आपका जो वॉइस दिया ना सर, वो मेरा अंकुल का बेटा है, जो आरसीएम राजू.
That's DMK's friend.
आरसीएम राजू मेरा अंकल का बेटा है.
Wonderful.
He is a nice friend of me. अडगंडी आरसीएम राजू ने पढ़ाना DMK తెలుసా नहीं.
तो जो एक्टर होता है वो उतना ही अच्छा एक्टर होता है जितना अच्छा डायरेक्टर होता है. तो मैं बहुत लकी था कि मैं पूरी सर के साथ काम कर पाया, and he could bring out the best in me. So I kind of keep missing Puri. I just love him as a director, and he's really brought out some amazing performance from me. So all your thanks should go to Mr. Puri.
Yes sir. और सर आपसे बात होके बहुत खुशी.
बहुत शुक्रिया. थैंक यू सो मच.
लाइन नहीं मिलेगा.
थैंक यू सो मच.
మీరు పర్మిషన్ ఇస్తే మరో కాల్ ఉన్నారండి.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
There's a big queue behind you. Okay sir, thank you so much. Thanks for calling. Have a nice day. Hello, hi అండి.
Hello, Demgar. I am Sridhar from Qatar.
Oh, Sridhar. He's a Kannadi, sir.
I see.
Kannada. Kannada person, and he can't speak Telugu, but he listens to Tori.
Wonderful.
Sir, Sridhar garu ekkadi nunchi maatladutunnaru?
Qatar.
Please, Ashish Vidyarthi garu unnaru, vartho maatladandi Sridhar garu. Please talk to Sri Ashish Vidyarthi.
Hi, Ashish.
Hey, how are you, Sridhar?
I'm like you. I'm fine. Thank you. How are you, sir?
Phenomenal.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go on.
Sir, I just don't want to waste your time. I just want to know about that river accident that what happened in Bhilai. The Shivanath river. The small incident what happened. Which gave you rebirth.
It is. Yeah. To kind of just put it in perspective, at one end it was an accident which happened, and it was, I saw death. Actually saw death, and the physicality of this was that we were doing a very simple sequence. It was a sequence in which we were in a river, and we were doing a tarpan sequence, and I was to kind of turn around and take 3 dips, and my director was about 20 feet away. This is a film called Bollywood Diaries that we are shooting there. And so one had taken precautions. One knew how deep it was, and all that was taken care of. But one thing that we missed out was that the young actor who was standing with me, that poor chap, he didn't know how to swim. And, some young actors feel very, they feel very odd that how can I tell them that I don't know how to swim? What if the director scolds me? So his foot slipped and he went, and poor chap, he just kind of held me, and, we both went down and we kept going further down, and at one point I could do nothing about it. I would just bob up, and the second time that I bobbed up, I just called my director. I said, Satyam, kood. And because I didn't want any confusion on this, that I didn't want them to think that we are acting and something else is happening. Yeah. He jumped, and a policeman jumped, and all of us got saved. But something amazing happened for me at that point, and I want to share that since you brought this up. At that point, as I was going down into the water and I was looking through the murky water and I could hardly see anything, and coming up, I was not angry. I was not afraid. I was not upset. The only thing that I wanted to do was to take the next breath. Just that's it. And what opened up for me, my friend, is that, we take even our breath for granted. I really got that it is not that we have an accident by chance. I got that we are alive by chance.
God's grace.
So it's for each one of us, as I share this story, for us to really get that it's such a privilege for us to be alive and to be around. And we can have always a very long list of things that we want to be so upset about and angry about, and feel that this has not come our way, that has not come our way, this should have happened, that should have happened. When we can really just get down to say that, hey, thank you that I'm still around, and I will do something amazing in this life in my unique way. And that's what I got. And, that's the only thing that I want to share with you all. That we all, who are listening in, who are around, people around us, we are alive, man. And we kind of, we can do stuff. We have still not become a photograph, just which doesn't move. So let's make the most of this life and make it an amazing life for people around us. And that's something which really inspires me.
Sridhar sir, with your permission, please, may I take one more call?
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing it up, Sridhar. Yeah. Appreciate it.
Thank you so very much, Andy. ఎంత ఇదో చూడండి. హలో, హాయ్ అండి. హలో నమస్కారం అండి. మీ పేరండి, ఎక్కడి నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు?
నా పేరు కాంతి అండి, నేను నార్త్ కర్లినా అండి.
నార్త్ కర్లినా నుంచి ఆశీష్ విద్యార్థి గారు ఉన్నారు మేడం, వారితో మాట్లాడండి.
నమస్కార్ आशीष जी.
नमस्कार कांति.
मेरा नाम कांति है. माफ कीजिएगा, मेरा गला थोड़ा खराब है, फिर भी मुझे इतना इरादा है कि आपसे बात करने का, तो मैंने कॉल कर दिया.
बहुत अच्छा किया. मैं आपको बता दूं, मेरा भी गला बहुत खराब है और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है आपसे बात करके.
सेम पिंच हियर.
सेम पिंच.
थैंक यू सो मच सर.
यस, थैंक यू.
अब हमारे बहुत ही फेवरेट एक्टर हैं, और जब भी मैं मूवीज में आपको देखती हूँ तो ऐसा लगता है कि यू जस्ट कैच द अटेंशन ऑफ द व्यूअर्स. जो भी देखते हैं उनका अटेंशन आप इतना कैच करते हैं आपका एक्शन से।
थैंक यू।
इतना पसंद आता है मुझे आपका एक्शन।
थैंक यू कांति।
पूछे मत। और जब भी आप विलन का कैरेक्टर्स करते हैं ना
जी
तो मुझे बहुत डर लगता है सच में।
अच्छा मैं आपको एक चीज बताता हूँ कांति। हाँ आपको एक इंटरेस्टिंग चीज बताता हूँ, आप इंटरनेट पर ही देख सकती हैं। मैंने रिसेंटली एक किनली का ऐड किया है। किनली वाटर्स है ना,
सॉरी किनले
वाटर का मैंने एक ऐड किया है। आप उसे प्लीज देखें, आप उसको ढूंढ सकती हैं। इट्स अ फादर एंड सन ऐड, फादर एंड डॉटर ऐड। उसे आप देखें एंड यू विल सी अ कंप्लीटली डिफरेंट आशीष विद्यार्थी। I promise you आपको जितना डर लगता है ना वो डर एकदम चला जाएगा। एंड I would love your feedback on that।
जी एक्चुअली आप ग्रीक वीडियो करके एक तेलुगु मूवी है नागार्जुना के साथ आप करे थे।
जी।
उसमें आपका एक्शन इतना पसंद आया मुझे, इतना कॉमेडी था।
जी
बहुत अच्छा लगा मुझे।
बहुत
जो भी करते हैं ना इतना इन्वॉल्व कराते हैं, देखने लोगों को बहुत अच्छा लगता है वो मुझे।
जरूर बहुत शुक्रिया। पर आप ये किनले का ऐड जरूर देखिएगा।
जरूर यू कैन फील लाइक ए फादर।
जरूर जी
आप देखिएगा उसका।
थैंक यू
मैं देखूंगी और बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। शुक्रिया मुझसे बात करने का। थैंक यू सो मच।
थैंक यू सो वेरी मच। थैंक्स फॉर कॉलिंग कांति गारू। हेलो। Oh my goodness.
హలో అన్నయ్య, నేను అరుణాని పిట్స్బర్గ్ నుంచి. బాగున్నారా?
మై సిస్టర్, मेरी बहन है।
वाह
అరుణ అమ్మ మాట్లాడమ్మా, ఆశీష్ విద్యార్థి గారు ఉన్నారు।
নমস্কার আশিস দা।
নমস্কার।
কেমন আছেন আপনি?
উফ, এইটা তো মানে অ্যামেজিং হয়ে গেল। How come you speak such? अरे वाह, this is amazing. How is this happening? Please tell me.
नमस्कार आशीष जी। मैं आपको आशीष दा बोल के पुकार सकती हूँ ना?
जरूर।
मैं एक 2008 से 2009 तक कोलकाता में रही थी। तो मैं अभी पिट्सबर्ग में रह रही हूँ।
I see।
आपको एक हॉस्पिटल में मिली थी मैं, मगर आप डॉक्टर से ट्रीटमेंट के लिए आए हुए थे। तो आपके जो लोग थे तो वो बोले कि आपसे नहीं बात कर सकते। मैं आपको देखते ही रही। मेरे बेटे के लिए आई थी मैं वहाँ। तो हमारे
मेरा कंधे का चोट था शायद। फोर्टिस
समथिंग लाइक आई डोंट नो बट
कौन से हॉस्पिटल में थे हम लोग?
ఏ హాస్పిటల్ అమ్మా అరుణ?
అది గుర్తులేదండి, చాలా రోజులైంది. నన్ను చూస్తూ అలా ఉండిపోయాను. ఆయన అలా వచ్చేసి అలా డాక్టర్ రూమ్ లోకి వెళ్ళిపోయారు. हम लोग वेट कर रहे थे तो आप आए, बाहर आए, झट से बाहर चले गए।
माफी चाहूंगा।
तो मैं आपको देखती रही। सब लोगों के तरह से मैं भी आपकी बहुत बड़ी फैन हूँ। ये तो
थैंक यू सो मच
मैं कह सकती हूँ। यू आर ए वर्सेटाइल एक्टर एंड आपके बारे में मैं ईनाडू मैगजीन में भी पढ़ी थी। आपका जो बैकग्राउंड क्या है, कैसे आए आप, थिएटर आर्टिस्ट है आप। तो सब मराठी भाषा में, सब भाषाओं में आपने
12 భాషల్లో
you have done
total 12 languages, 300 movies.
అది ఆయన థియేటర్ ఆర్ట్స్ చేశారండి అన్నయ్య. So no doubt he is a great actor.
I do a very interesting single actor play. Kanti,
no,
Aruna, I do a single actor play. It's a very interesting play. It's called Daya Shankar Ki Diary. It's in Hindi. It's a single actor play for 1.5 hours. So I would love to travel with it to you. I haven't been to the US. Other countries I have traveled. But it's a very, very interesting story on a person who comes from a small town. और जो जब वो एक महानगर में पहुंचते हैं, when he reaches a metropolis, what happens to that person? It's a very interesting story. So thank you so much for calling, Aruna, and you really touched me by speaking in Bangla.
That's one more thing I wanted to share.
Please.
असलू आपको किसी और की वॉइस की जरूरत ही नहीं है आशीष दा। आपकी वॉइस ही बहुत बेहतर है और you have that voice.
Thank you, Aruna. I will do something about it. Appreciate that.
Sure. And I like the Ala Modalaindi movie lo ఆయన character ఇంకా చూసి నేను నవ్వుకుంటూనే ఉంటాను.
Thanks.
I like that.
Again, hats off to my wonderful director Nandini Reddy garu. She is awesome. She's awesome.
Yeah, you were అంటే భయపడుతూనే at the same time comedy అన్నమాట. It's ఆశిష్ విద్యార్థి గారికి చెల్లింది అది.
Thanks to Nandini Reddy.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, Aruna.
I'm so happy and thank you DMK అన్నయ్య.
అమ్మా మేమిద్దరం కలిసి ఒక సినిమాలో యాక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం అమ్మా.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we are DMK and I are acting together. Yes.
Enjoy so and thank God now I heard about the incident. Thank God you are with us. We have to thank God.
Thank you so much.
And all the best Ashish da. आपके फैमिली के को भी मेरा नमस्कार.
Thank you so much.
Okay अम्मा. Bye bye. Take care नाना. मरो. It is just like a current flow. Hello, hi Andy. Welcome to Tollywood Talks. మీ పేరు ఎక్కడి నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు?
డీమ్ గారు నమస్తే సార్. I'm calling from Satyaprasad from Jeddah right అండి.
Jeddah.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, please आशीष विद्यार्थी गाరు ఉన్నారు.
आशीष जी नमस्कार जी.
नमस्कार जी. कैसे हैं आप?
बहुत खुशी आपसे बात करना. रियली आई डोंट नो थैंक्स टू तोरी एंड डीएमके जी. आप उसमें बहुत हिंदी पिक्चर देख लिया था. एक्चुअली सेटल इन बॉम्बे and all Telugu people are very fortunate like unforgettable actor like you, sir. Really is. I'm very happy. I couldn't express what I'm feeling now.
I get your thing. It's my privilege that.
Really, sir. Actually, आपको देखिए, you not only both heroes आता है देता है, but the few villains you cannot forget. You are one of the most memorable characters.
Thank you so much, sir.
Just like Madan.
All the best and giving the opportunity. Thank you, DMK ji. Bye.
Sir, thank you, sir. Thanks for calling and have a nice day, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye, sir. Have a nice day. Hello. Hi, Andy. Hello. Okay. Call cut in, sir. No problem.
So, just tell me something about this entire thing that as you were sharing, that this is a phenomenal experience that if worldwide people are connecting on net and kind of, this is the future, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Not bound by a radio station somewhere.
What has become a village?
Yeah, the global village. There is a wonderful book written by Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
So this is truly happening. I'm quite tech challenged, but so I'd heard of this, and today I'm here.
Sir, what about characters you would like to play? Navarasalu.
DMK, what happens is that as an actor, we are continuously hungry, trying to do interesting parts. And not just interesting parts, we are also trying to play interesting scenarios. And those scenarios take us from one place to the other. And that's what excites me.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. And one more caller. Hello, hi, Andy. Hello.
Good morning, sir, DMK.
Hi, Ben, sir. How are you? How is Philadelphia?
I'm doing well, sir. Philadelphia is very cold today.
Okay. Sir, Ashish Vidyarthi, sir, here. Please talk to Sri Ashish Vidyarthi ji.
Namaskar, Ashish Vidyarthi sahab. How are you, sir?
Namaskar. I'm very well. How are you, sir?
It's too cold here in Philadelphia area.
I can imagine so. with the early winter setting.
You're welcome to TORI on a Telugu program. I wasn't sure that. Do you speak English, Telugu, sir?
I do not.
He can understand.
But I can understand.
He can understand, but
you can understand.
Can't reply.
Okay.
Reply back.
Yeah, I really want to congratulate you, sir. Telugu movies, you really do a good job.
Appreciate
as a villain.
Thank you.
And do you also do any other parts other than villain?
Oh yes, sir. I kind of I managed to do a few of the other ones also, and in fact, my journey as an actor had started primarily with a very interesting film called Sardar. It was a film made of Sardar Patel, and I began my first film was as Mr. Menon in that. And thereafter, the next film for me, my first release was a film called Dhokal, and for which I won the National Award for the Best Supporting Actor. That's right. Directed by Govind Helani. So thereafter the roles were about 90% of them negative, But as I was sharing that recently I did this very, very interesting ad by Kinley Water, and it has really worked because it is not a negative thing. It's this amazing director Vivek Kakkad, he cast me against my image. And you know, so
this is like a positive role, huh?
Absolutely. You must catch it on the net. It'll be available. It's a Kinley ad. It's recently
so
shot.
You're actually from Hindi?
Okay.
Delhi, sir, Delhi.
I'm born in Delhi, but my father is a Malayali, my mother is a Bengali from Rajasthan. And now tell me, since 1992 I've been in Mumbai. Since 2000 I've been all over. Please tell me, where am I from? That's the riddle for you.
Thank you.
Sir, Kinley ad lo ayana father ande ayana కూతురు ఫోన్ చేస్తుంది. Nana.
Hey, don't tell them the answer.
Okay.
But let them watch it. You'll find it very interesting.
చూసి నాకు ఫీడ్బ్యాక్ ఇవ్వండి. ఎంత బ్యూటిఫుల్ గా ఉంటుందంటే ఆయన ఫాదర్ గా ఎంత డీసెంట్ గా ఉంటుందంటే ఆయన క్యారెక్టర్ అది. Just for sake of 10 seconds.
I was listening to you, sir. You take your wife along for every shooting?
No. People think that we are. What happens is that they have their own life, but I do travel a lot. I actually make time in between my shoots, and I kind of take time out with family. So in 10 days time again I'll be that sort of a thing. So yes, one does travel and one tries, because I frankly, there are some people who love loneliness and being alone. I don't. I have got
what does she think of your roles, like negative roles, when she watches the movies?
You know what, I shall leave her to answer at some point. I will bring her along with me here. I'll invite her over and ask DMK to ask her this question.
I mean, does she compliment you or does she criticize you?
Okay, I'll tell you one thing. This is an interesting one. Okay, I'll just share this with you. At home, at my home or right outside and after my work, my friends, my family have a slight feeling that I am an actor. We don't discuss films at all. In my home, there is nothing which can let you know that it's a person. Yes, is a person. So my friends have nothing to do with films. So a few friends might initially know me because of films, and after a while, they discover that they will say, "Yeah, I think he does films." Because I don't discuss films. There are no anecdotes about films, and I love to spend time, as I said, with friends and family, and I love to travel. And so my life experience, I think, is more about people, and I connect with people. Like, for example, here in Hyderabad, I have a family which is, Jagan and Aruna, my dear friends. And, it's like we connect at the level of just creativity. We gel at the level of what's happening in life. And okay, what next do we discover in life rather than what's happening in our career. And that keeps me energized and oxygenated. And
and I heard you saying you acted in 12 languages. And what do you like the most about in working in a Telugu field?
One thing amazing about the Telugu the work scenario is that it's one of the most open, one of the most heartfelt of cultures, really enveloping, welcoming. People, they are not kind of pushed in. There are quite a few set of people, you would feel that, you want only my kind, that kind. This is something amazing which I find here, is that people are welcomed with open arms. And that's how even an actor like me, who comes from a different background, I feel so much at home in while doing Telugu films, because I am one of you, and it's thanks to the love that the audience has given, that as an actor, that's the other interesting thing. Actors don't belong anywhere. We are travelers. And I've been blessed that across languages I have traveled, and I meet people, I learn from them, and probably I even manage to entertain them, and therefore they keep calling me back. So that's a privilege that I have.
So Ben sir, if you permit me to take one more call, so much big queue is there. Hello sir, thanks for calling, Ben sir. Hello
DMK garu namaskaram andi.
Namaste madam, మీ పేరు ఎక్కడి నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు?
నా పేరు లక్ష్మి అండి, నేను షికాగో నుంచి కాల్ చేస్తున్నాను.
షికాగో నుంచి. లక్ష్మి గారు మన స్టూడియోలో ఆశీష్ విద్యార్థి గారు వండర్ఫుల్ ఆర్టిస్ట్ ఆయన ఉన్నారు, వారితో మాట్లాడండి.
యా తెలుసండి, చూసాను నేను టోరీ దాంట్లో.
ఓకే ఓకే.
యా హాయ్ సార్, ఇఫ్ యు డోంట్ మైండ్ కెన్ ఐ టాక్ టు యు ఇన్ హిందీ
ప్లీజ్?
మేడం మీ పేరు ఒకసారి చెప్పండి.
నా పేరు లక్ష్मी सर, मेरा नाम लक्ष्मी है, मैं शिकागो से कॉल कर रही हूँ आपको.
अच्छा
हाँ
बोलिए लक्ष्मी जी, कैसी हैं?
मतलब रिसेंटली मैंने आपका मूवी देखा था, जेमिनी में आया था किसी फेस्टिवल पे शायद. पवन कल्याण के मूवीज में आपने एक्ट किया है एंड योर एक्शन वाज
गुडुम्बा
ऑसम.
शंकर.
और आपका जो किनले का एड बोल रहे थे आप, वो मैंने देखा, आई रियली गॉट टच्ड विद दैट एड. एक फादर का जो रोल आपने किया उसमें एंड द स्माइल व्हिच यू गेव इन द लास्ट, वो बहुत ही टची था. मतलब एक बाप का जो आशीर्वाद रहता है बच्चों पे, दैट वाज सीन इन दैट एड.
वेल सेड, वेल सेड.
बहुत ही टची था एड.
लक्ष्मी जी, बहुत लेडीज ने मुझे मैसेज करके ये बोला कि कईयों ने बताया कि मेरे पिता भी ऐसे ही हैं, और कईयों ने बताया कि काश मेरे पिता ऐसे होते. और मैं सबसे एक बात ये कहता हूँ कि ये है आर्ट की खासियत, कि आर्ट एक तरफ से आपको व्हाट इज देयर उसकी तारीफ में है, एंड ऑल्सो व्हाट मे बी देयर उसकी तारीफ में है. सो आर्ट इज समथिंग which immortalizes something which is around, and it also inspires people to be in a way which is inspiring. So I'm very grateful to this. Mr. Piyush Pandey was involved in creating it. And विवेक कक्कड़ directed it.
बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स को और बच्चों को भी मतलब एक सीख मिलता है इससे कि ऐसे रहना चाहिए. और अगर पेरेंट्स हमको एक्सेप्ट करते हैं, हर तरह से गलती करने पर भी माफ कर देते हैं बहुत ही जल्दी, अगर एक सॉरी बोल दे तो वो दिखता है इस एड में, विच वॉज रियली मतलब बहुत ही अच्छा लगा मुझे. मैं एक्चुअली आई वॉच क्रिकेट, तो क्रिकेट के उसमें बीच में एड आता है ये वाला किले का.
ओके.
आई एम मैड ऑफ क्रिकेट, तो मैं वो एड देख के मैंने मेरे हस्बैंड को भी बताया कि कभी कभी आप भी कर लिया करो ऐसे.
और मैं एक और आपको मजेदार बात बताता हूँ कि ये ऐड करके मुझे बहुत खुशी हुई, बिकॉज आफ्टर अ लॉन्ग टाइम आई गॉट टू डू समथिंग लाइक दिस. अदरवाइज पीपल आर ओनली दे वांट टू बी स्कैर्ड ऑफ मी, सो दे कास्ट मी इन दोज रोल्स. सो एज एन एक्टर दिस वाज अ whiff of fresh air for me. I really enjoyed doing it. Thank you so much. Thank you for calling.
और एक बात बताती हूँ आपको.
जी बताइए.
एक छोटी सी बात, मतलब मेरे बेटे आपको पहचानता नहीं है, लेकिन मैंने उसे बताया कि पोकरी के मूवी में आप थे. You were a cop in that. तो उसमें he was in other movie also. I think he was in Agudu also. I remember him. तो मतलब दूसरी तरह से नहीं बता रही, not to tell you in a negative way.
Sure.
The kids also have an image of like a bold person, how he does the actions and all. तो आपका एक इमेज बच्चों में भी है.
जी जी.
वही बताना चाह रही थी.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
And I am really pleased to talk to you, sir.
Appreciate it, ma'am. Thank you so much.
And all the best for your future.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Bye, Andy. Thank you, Andy. DMK.
Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you so much. Thanks for calling and have a nice day, Andy. Hi friends, welcome back to Tollywood Talkies. ఈ రోజున చాలా ఎక్సైటింగ్ ఉందండి నాకు, ఎందుకంటే బికాస్ వన్ వండర్ఫుల్ యాక్టర్ అండి. యాజ్ ఎ సీనియర్ ఫిల్మ్ జర్నలిస్ట్ నేను అష్యూర్ యూ, నేను చెప్పేది ఏంటి, ఆయన అందరికీ తెలుసు. ఆయన ఎటువంటి ఆర్టిస్ట్, ఎంత వెర్సటైల్ ఆర్టిస్ట్, ఎటువంటి క్యారెక్టర్స్ చేశారు, కామెడీ చేశారు, విలనీ చేశారు, 300 సినిమాలు అండి, 12 భాషలు అండి. ఎంతకంటే ఏం చెప్పను నేను, ఎంతకంటే చెప్పడం కూడా కష్టమే. 1, 2 కాదు, ఇంకొకటి ఏంటంటే భగవంతుడు దయమయ్యాడు. ఒక సినిమా షూటింగ్లో ఓకే మనకు ఒక కాలర్ ఉన్నారు. హలో, హాయ్ అండి. హలో చెప్పండి సార్, మీ పేరు, ఎక్కడి నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు?
హలో
నమస్తే అండి, మీ పేరు, ఎక్కడి నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నారండి? మీ పేరేంటి?
నా పేరు ఈశ్వర్ సార్, కువైట్ నుంచి
ఈశ్వర్ గారు. ఆశీష్ విద్యార్థి గారు ఉన్నారు మన స్టూడియోలో, వారితో మాట్లాడండి.
హలో, హాయ్ సార్.
నమస్కార్, హౌ ఆర్ యూ?
ఐ యామ్ ఫైన్ సార్. యు సార్?
మాట్లాడండి.
టెల్ మీ.
హలో,
మాట్లాడండి ఈశ్వర్.
సార్ ఐ టాక్ హిందీ.
नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम.
नो प्रॉब्लम,
बिल्कुल बोलिए.
कैसे सर आप?
मैं बहुत अच्छा हूँ, आप कैसे हैं ईश्वर?
बहुत अच्छे सर.
वंडरफुल.
सर यू आर
Okay. Call cut అయిపోయింది ఈశ్వర్. No problem. Thanks for calling, ఈశ్వర్. Have a nice day. Hello, hi అండి.
హలో అండి, డిఎంకే గారు, నేను అన్నపూర్ణని.
నమస్తే మేడం, ఎక్కడి నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు అన్నపూర్ గారు?
న్యూ జెర్సీ అండి.
న్యూ జెర్సీ నుంచి ఆశిష్ విద్యార్థి గారు ఉన్నారు, వారితో మాట్లాడండి మేడం.
హలో సార్, హౌ ఆర్ యూ?
నమస్కారం.
నమస్కార్. యువర్ వాయిస్, మై గుడ్నెస్.
Now you're embarrassing me, but please go on.
No. It demands more attention. It's highly commanding. So the kind of roles you carry, your voice enhances that, right?
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. And how do you find it working in Telugu movies? How do you comprehend whatever they say, like when it comes to the comic roles?
Yeah, that's interesting because you asked that, because the comic roles are most difficult to do when you don't know the language. And
yes, how do you comprehend it in
how
your
do
life?
I do
they
that?
Give you the meaning?
And yeah, so I like one of the key person who makes me do a role are the associate directors who kind of really work with me on the dialogues. And over the years, I have managed to develop a way. I understand the meaning. I kind of, just understand the meaning. And then after that, I give them the punctuation. And then they kind of, help me through with the lines. But it's very interesting that even as they are speaking the Telugu lines, I am speaking those lines in my head in English, because I have at that same moment translated it. So even if a single word is missed out, I'll say, you know what, I think we missed out one word. This word we missed out. And they will say, yeah. So therefore I get a very perfect lip. But also it is, as an actor, it requires a very heightened presence for me. So therefore, even though I'm a very jovial and I love to joke and everything, but in a workspace, I'm completely, focused, because I don't know the language. So I'll have to be so much better to deliver something and get the timing right, and to get the expressions right, to get the look right. And why do I do it? I do it so that I can get people like you to like the roles and to make the film successful. And that is what we are all in the film industry for, to make successful films which entertain people, which give them a wonderful message. In fact, just to share with you, the year before last, I did a very interesting film called Minugurulu.
Minugurulu,
yeah. And Ayodhya,
which got awards.
Yes.
Awards.
And Ayodhya Kumar made this film, and he kind of worked in the US and kind of gave it up and came back here to make a film of his passion. So for me, acting, it's not just about getting success. It is to do exciting work, and exciting work at times is not just the trappings of things, because trappings of fame, many years back, they stopped attracting me. But what really attracts me to this profession is that, I can get to fulfill people's dreams. Some amazing director has written an amazing script, and I get the privilege of acting it and portraying it on screen, and then you people get to see it, and you get to hear a story which somebody wants to tell. So I just see all of us actors are just a means by which a story gets to reach you, and it's a privilege that I can do it in Telugu too.
Yes, wonderful. I wish you all the very best for your future projects. I don't want to keep other callers holding. So
appreciate it.
Thanks for taking my call.
Thank you so very much.
Have an amazing winter. Stay safe. Cheers. Bye.
Bye, Andy.
Thank you.
Okay. Sir, what type of roles you feel difficult to do? Comedy, either tragedy, either character artist, either villain, either comedy villain.
Yeah, I know. I enjoy doing it. In fact, as an actor, especially when you're trained in theatre, the more difficult it is, the more scary that you feel, the more interested you are in doing it. So when we watch a film or we watch a play, most of the time we are extremely dissatisfied. I tell you why. Either you feel, oh gosh, why wasn't I doing that role A, that way? Or B, oh gosh, how could I ever do this kind of a thing? I can't do it. So both the cases, the actor gets dissatisfied. And I think that is the key for an actor, to remain dissatisfied with his or her craft. That way that actor continuously molds herself or himself, and tries to excel. And that is something that keeps, oxygenates my life.
Oh, great. One more call. Yes. Hello, hi Andy.
Hello, good evening DMK Garu. Good evening Ashish Garu.
Namaskar, ma'am.
Kirti?
This is Padma from Australia, sir. It is the middle of the night since my voice is not good.
Okay, ma'am. Please talk to...
Which part of Australia are you from?
I'm from Adelaide, Australia, okay. South Australia.
All right, wonderful.
It has been a privilege for me to talk with you, sir.
So right now 1:30.
I just remind you when you, I can see you on the screen, but when I see you, I can... you remind me like a Nasruddin Shah and Om Puri, the like legends. You are a versatile actor, no doubt about that. Just I want a little question for you.
Please,
do you do any social work for unprivileged children or girl or
orphans?
Anything else? Orphans, anything else?
Okay, so what I'll share with you is that this is not something which I discuss. My wife and I, over the years, have been doing something that inspires us both.
Okay,
but
that's
we have
very
also
nice
chosen
to hear, sir.
Yes, it is something which is and not just for one sect. We try and touch others also. There could be old people also. So that is something which is a very, very personal journey for us. But I definitely feel that is something, in a way, it is like passing on, and something which does, if we can make a difference to 5 more lives each day, that is something which is inspiring for both Pilu and I. And she is extremely active in activities in which she's touching many lives and making a huge difference to them. And I, in my own way, contribute in whichever way I can. And I'm so happy that you asked this question, because this is
it's my privilege. Thank you very much.
This is something which really makes our life worth it. So really appreciate you.
Madam, what's the time now there in Australia?
It is 1:30 DMK, sir.
So great. And
but
so
still
nice
we are listening. Tori is our part of life. But it's very nice and privileged. I'm honored today to talk with you, sir. I'm very good fan of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And I hope and wish you reach big heights in acting and as well as in your life. I wish all the best for your great future. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Andy. Thanks for calling.
Have a good night.
Yeah,
I
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Good night, ma'am. Have a nice day. Bye. Hello, hi, Andy.
Hi, darling.
Darling! My darling from New York.
Wonderful.
Times Square.
Wow.
Pranita.
Yep. Hello, Ashish ji. How are you?
Namaskar, Pranita.
Please.
Yep. मैंने पहली बार I think I've seen you in कहो ना प्यार है. I mean, उसके पहले भी आपके बहुत सारे पिक्चर्स हैं. पर जितना मेरा नोटिस किया, आपको मैंने पहली बार कहो ना प्यार है में देखा.
जी.
And the first Telugu movie I remember you, Shriram oka rowdy, Shriram oka gunda.
Pranita is also a good mimic artist.
Yeah.
No.
She's a very good critic.
I'm not a mimic artist.
She's a wonderful critic.
I see.
Kani, the way you tell dialogues in that movie, I think that has made you prominent. Your voice. I don't know who dubs for you, but
Arsem Raju.
Your voice is very prominent.
Thank you.
To remember you.
Thank you.
What else?
Any new projects coming up?
Oh, as I tell people that I have to keep doing it, right? It's only at TORI Live that I get a free coffee. Otherwise, if I have to pay for my coffee, I have to keep working. So work continues. In fact, day after tomorrow, I will be in
free coffee, free meal, free drinks.
No free lunches in life, my dear, and no free coffee either. So in fact, day after, so I work across, as DMK was sharing, I work across 12 languages. So each month I have a release happening in different places. So next month I'm having one release here, one in Tamil. And day after tomorrow, a very interesting film of mine is showing at the International Film Festival of India in Goa. The IFFI.
Yeah.
So it's a Bangla film of mine called Teen Kahon. So I'm very excited about it. So I'm just going down for one screening, and then next morning itself I will be in Bangalore for my next project. It's a Kannada Telugu project. But yes, some interesting stuff is happening. I recently completed a special appearance in a very dear friend's film called Haider. You may have a look at it. An amazing film. And I aspire to make a film. I don't know how to make a film. I want to make a film. I don't know how directors make a film. I don't have the patience, but I want to make a film.
You're a very good actor. We want to see you there continuing that. So.
Thank you, ma. Thank you so much.
Darling, మేమిద్దరం కలిసి ఒక సినిమాలో యాక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం.
హలో,
మేమిద్దరం కలిసి ఒక సినిమాలో యాక్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం.
అవునా? ఆసమ్ కదా. యా, నాకు ఒక క్వశ్చన్ ఉంది, టిపికల్ క్వశ్చన్.
యా, ప్లీజ్ ఆస్క్.
Are you a director's actor? Most of them say that, right? I'm a director's actor.
He's a character's artist. Frankly speaking, character's actor. What are the characters?
I'll tell you why you get that answer. Because these are questions which cannot be answered. You know, it's like asking somebody, "Are you a good person?" Of course, I'm a good person. It's like that.
Okay.
But having said that, as actors, I mean, this is just a metaphor, but it makes sense to me. As I travel across and meet different directors and act with them, I've always felt that if I come with a clean slate to a director, then each character becomes that unique character. And then people like you will say, "Wow, Ashish, very well done." But all that probably I did is that I just listened to that director, and with my craft, I interpreted it. So it makes a lot of sense to be a person who would listen to a director and probably try and translate what that person wants into his film.
Pranita, with your permission.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling. Thanks for calling.
Thank you for taking the call, and thank you for
have a nice day. Have a nice day. Say my hello to Sri Harsha. Hello. Hello. Welcome to Tollywood Talkies. And మీ పేరు ఎక్కడి నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నారు?
మురళి గారు, నా పేరు
రామ్ గారు. ఎక్కడి నుంచి?
ఢిల్లీ నుంచి మాట్లాడుతున్నానండి.
ఢిల్లీ నుంచి రామ్ గారు. ఆశీష్ విద్యార్థి గారు ఉన్నారు మన స్టూడియోలో, వెల్ స్టైల్ ఆర్టిస్ట్. వారితో మాట్లాడండి.
ఆశీష్ విద్యార్థి గారు, how are you, sir?
Phenomenal. How are you, Ram?
I'm doing good, sir.
You're in Delhi, yeah?
Yes, sir. I'm in Delhi.
Superb. And Delhi is becoming cold, I'm told.
Yeah, it's already started here, sir.
Yeah?
It's already started here.
Fantastic. Superb.
You're a versatile actor, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you worked as in comedy roles as well as crucial roles.
Yeah.
That's very nice, sir.
Thank you.
What are your upcoming projects in Telugu?
I have one thing, Kick 2, which is coming up with Ravi Teja.
Okay.
My dear friend Surendra Reddy is directing that.
Kick 2.
Yeah, then I think Yamdonga 2.
Yamalela 2.
Yamalela 2, that is coming up next month.
S.V. Krishna Reddy direction lo Yamalela 2.
S.V. Krishna Reddy Garu's film, that's coming up.
तो हिंदी में क्या है सर?
हिंदी में बंधु मेरी एक बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग फिल्म आने वाली है, उसका नाम है रहस्य.
कौन है सर एक्टर इसमें?
रहस्य में है के मेनन, टिस्का चोपड़ा और मैं. और एक और बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग फिल्म आ रही है which will be out I think by May. It's a film called Bollywood Diaries.
Bollywood Diaries.
Yeah, that is a
for
very
that movie
very.
Only.
I had wow. that experience. Yes.
Bad experience.
So anyway, it was a wonderful experience.
in that film also you are playing a villain role or?
No, Ram. That will be a very very interesting, different take on life. So I'm very excited about this new innings of mine, in which I'm getting some very interesting parts in which I'm playing parts which I've never played before.
I wanted to see you in characters like you did in Kevu Keka Alad Naresh.
Yeah, wasn't that nice? In fact, we are in discussion for another film.
Yes,
let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
I have enjoyed your that role you did in that small play like Rama or Krishna you played, right?
That's right.
Rama.
That's very nice.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you
very much. And thanks for calling. Have a nice day, ma. Bye bye.
You too, sir.
Take care. So, which director? You have worked with so many directors. Who is very near to your wavelength? Who is very near? In which language?
One person, couple of people that whom I have been very inspired by. So, it's not just a question of being close to wavelength. Some people who have really been inspired by. One is Govind Helani.
Govind Helani, okay.
Then there is Vishal Bhardwaj.
Vishal Bhardwaj, wonderful.
Then there is our own Puri Jagannath.
Puri Jagannath.
Which I think he's somebody who, in his quiet, smiling way, he does something amazing to actors. And, so that is what inspires me. And there are many such directors, actually, very difficult to just name, but countless people whom I have worked with who have really inspired me to take my... I remember Nandini Reddy, how we created the character in Modalaindi. Suren Reddy, when, my first filmfare was for a Telugu film. And thanks to him. And, the effortlessness with which he creates characters and what is very fascinating for me and I really respect is when people don't lose touch with their selves. And I have seen that in Suri. Recently we were shooting for Kick 2 and it was, just a sequence in which there was a lot of rainfall and all that. And there were about some 200 or 300 junior artists in that. And right after that shot got done, he just took the mic and he said, I'm sorry for the trouble and thank you so much, all of you. Wow. And, I just walked up to Suri and I said, Suri, for all the success that you have got, I am so happy that I'm with you because of this kind of,
He's a good human being.
Yes, this behavior of you. So I get touched by this because this is what inspires me. All the other things, people get very awed by film actors and film people's lives. I've seen it. That's all passing. But what will remain with us is to be an amazing child that your father or your mother wanted you to be. Something that you learned from them. And that's what I always carry with me, that, when I came from Delhi to Mumbai many years back when it was Bombay, I was my father and my mother's child. And they gave me some amazing things to be with. And can I hold on to them? Yeah. And that is what takes me through. And then I will do films and people will know me and they will relate to me in a particular way. But I will not lose touch with that Govind's son, that Reva's son. And that is what I kind of, wish to everybody, that wherever you are, whichever part of the globe you are in, whatever you are doing, maybe far away from your parents and your home, that quintessentially you, which your parents gave you, if we can keep increasing that, imagine how rich we are.
Great, sir.
Thank you.
Great answer. That's wonderful, wonderful. Very nice of you. Hello, hi, Andy.
Hi, DMK. Hear your voice was like, my God, such a matured bass voice. I like it.
I think the sound recordist is doing some magic here. So are you doing something to my sound, to my voice? Are you doing something? Tell me. So which part of the world are you in?
Right now I'm in California.
Los Angeles, I hope.
Los Angeles in California, DMK garu.
Oh, much.
Wonderful.
Right.
So great. What do you do there?
Software engineer as usual.
Wow.
Rich labor.
Wow.
Rich labor.
I love that, huh? The rich labor part, huh? Good one, huh? So who's complaining?
Rich labor. The word, nice.
Yeah.
Rich labor.
Absolutely. At least she's admitting that it's rich labor.
Yes.
Yeah. You live in all your roles.
Wow.
Thank you, ma. Thank you so much.
Wonderful compliment, Sita. That's great
And
compliment.
that's a privilege, It's very interesting, I kind of, that, for example, as you termed yourself and whatever you do as a software engineer.
Yeah.
See, one thing is that if we keep looking at the work that we do as our job,
okay.
And one thing, something lit up for me some years back, that typically when you work in a film, you give dates to people. So you give, say, between 20th and the 28th, I'm with you, and then from the 29th till the 31st, and then 2 more days after that I'm there with somebody else, etc., etc. So they are known as dates. So I have given my dates. I discovered years back that these are days of my life.
True.
And in those days of my life, I give 8 hours of my life. And I started, my relationship with that time, with that day in my life, with those hours in my life got transformed. I said, this has to be an amazing 8 hours of my life. And, for example, here I'm sitting with DMK and we are chatting. And I'm very clear that, I have the privilege of spending 1.5 hours of my life with 1.5 hours of your life, sir. And imagine you with your background, with the amazing amount of stuff that you have seen. I have the privilege of having all that background sitting right next to me, and through these, through this internet radio, we are touching and we are reaching out to people who are, humble people, who are very humble with themselves, but, we can't do anything about software, but they are so good that they are traveling and they are working there. And we are managing to have this conglomeration, of people's lives we are touching.
Yes.
And the moment I got that my job is my life, when I'm at a job, I'm actually spending my life there. That transformed even how I went to a restaurant. I start enjoying my time at a restaurant. I even start enjoying my time when I'm unwell. I enjoy that. Great. So these 3 days of my life when I'm not feeling too well. Can I live that also fully rather than reject that? And that has transformed that I am really excited at work. So it might be a small film, it might be a very big film, it might be a 60 crore film, it can be a 1.5 crore film.
Whatever.
That same human being is bringing his life to that work.
Yes.
And that is why it is unique, that is why it is, it's going to be nothing short of being amazing.
That's it.
So thank you for doing your bit to the amazing life of so many people that you touch with your work. Sita ji.
Can I ask a question?
Surely.
How many people told you they get motivated when they talk to you?
That's something which I took on years back. I took on that as I meet people, I will get touched, moved, and inspired by them. And I'm committed that people get touched, moved, and inspired, because that is the only thing that we can give, and we can give freely. And when I give that freely, I get it freely. It is, I kind of find it most boring, actually very, very boring, when people start discussing somebody else. Nothing happens out of it. For example, if you are angry with DMK and you and I discuss, and then I increase your anger towards DMK, at the end of the conversation, you are just drained. On the other hand, if with my conversation with you, you find yourself in a better position to appreciate and acknowledge DMK and clean up, imagine what is available in life for you. And that is something which I think is we really need to spread, because even as we are earning money and traveling and doing amazing, so to say, things, there are so many aspects of our life which are bleeding. We can do nothing about it. We just lose it in those areas. And to be very honest with you, this is something which I got. I did this amazing course in 2003. In fact, it originates out of the United States. It's a course called the Landmark Forum. That course really got me in touch with who I am. Not just who I feign to be, who I want to show myself to be. And I got that I can be an amazing person just like my father.
Original you.
Yeah, because you see, I always wanted to be like my father, but I would always say, I can't become like him. Or I look at somebody else, I want to become like, no, I can't become like him. And suddenly I got an access that this is one life that we have. And in this life, we will make an amazing life out of this life, out of this today, out of this moment, rather than something amazing to happen sometime in the future, and we waiting that, like one day I will be rich, famous and thin, and then I'll be happy. So you can actually, I would really invite all of you. This course also happens in Hyderabad. It happens in Delhi. It happens in Bombay. It's a course.
What was the course name?
It's called the Landmark Forum, and you can check it on the net. It's called landmarkeducation.com.
Oh, okay.
Landmarkeducation.com. It's it's a life-altering thing, because people's relationships key relationships get altered. So one of the powerful things that I got in life is that if I'm going to wait to get happy, then what is the point of it? I'm like, today I'm sitting with you and saying, DMK, please don't mind here. I'm like upset, But one day I'll be okay, DMK, One day I'll be okay. And that day you will see me happy. 5 years later when you meet me, I'll say, that today also I'm not too well. But 5 years from now, definitely I'll be happy. How will it be if I say that, DMK, I'm dealing with all this stuff, but I'm happily dealing with all this stuff?
Yes.
Because even if I'm sad and I'm upset, I still deal with those stuff. I still have to pay those bills.
Yes.
And that is something which I, really share with people, that how will it be when we can share a smile and let people around us have a smile? Because that inspires me. It is awesome. If you notice that even around me at work, I make sure that people, feel excited about, there might be absolute youngsters as they are in this film, but I will be interacting with them, I'll be joking with them, and I'll make sure that each one of us brings out the best in the other.
Yeah.
And that is the most inspiring thing in life.
Yes.
So there.
Really, I'm feeling very great today.
Wonderful. I'm so happy.
As soon as I got up,
Great.
I'd call you, and it's like
and
each and every word is motivating me. Thank you, DMK, for bringing him here.
The great philosophy, అది మామూలుగా భగవద్గీతలో శ్రీకృష్ణుడు చెప్పిందంతా ఆయన సింపుల్ గా చెప్పారు ఆయన చాలా వెరీ సింపుల్లీ तो गीता में जो श्री कृष्ण भगवान ने जो बोला था
जी
वही बात आपकी मुंह से निकला
भाई साहब वो सब मैंने पढ़ा और जब जो कहते हैं we all that exists as knowledge and the person who's speaking to you, Sita, very important, the person who's speaking to you is not a master. He's also dealing with his life every day.
Yeah.
So I deal with my getting upset, I get off it. I deal with getting jealous, I get off it. I deal with feeling angry and I get off it. So as long as we are playing the game, there is a future. If we give up, then we can just be upset and that continues. So anyway, thank you so much. But you can always look up landmarkeducation.com.
Sure.
Okay,
I will.
Best wishes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much.
And all the best.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you.
And you have an amazing day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye. Take care. Sir, you have given enough of time.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
So very much. Thank you so very much. I'm very grateful to you on behalf of my TORI family and across the world. And how do you feel this?
I'm feeling at the end of an interesting day for me, in which, as I shared with you, there was a lot of dust in the morning and my throat all clogged. But I'm feeling so excited that I could be here with you today. And through you, this new medium for me, through TORI Live, I could reach such a large audience. And it's lovely that, you people sitting here in this Hyderabad studio are reaching out and touching the lives of people across. So I want to thank you on the behalf of all those people. Because far from whom, you are creating that connect of theirs. You are bringing a smile to somebody's face.
Yes,
so really appreciate that. Appreciate the entire team. Is quietly sitting on the other side of the technical team. All the people who are involved in TORI. So thank you so much and giving me this opportunity for being here. Appreciate it.
So nice of you, sir.
Namaskar.
Thank you so very much. And Ashish Vidyarthi garu actually half an hour untannaru. ఆయన ఇప్పటిదాకా ఆపాను. మరి ఆయన వెళ్ళాల్సిన టైం అయింది. రేపు మార్నింగ్ షూట్ ఉంది. ఆయనకి చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్యారెక్టర్ అయింది. సో ప్లీజ్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు టేక్ ఏ షార్ట్ బ్రేక్. ఆయన సెండ్ ఆఫ్ ఇచ్చి వస్తాను. ఐల్ బి బ్యాక్ అగైన్.